Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ori, and welcome back to EU4 and the Colorful Cow campaign, where we are playing as Hamburg and going for the Bunte Kuh achievement. So last episode, we finally have a contiguous land border running from Greifswald all the way down to Antwerp. Cannot complain about that in the slightest. The name placement's still a little iffy at best, but still can't complain too much because we can actually march from one side of our country to the other. For the most part, we still need boats to get out here and to get out to Britain, but that's not too surprising. Last episode, we also went ahead and propagated a bit of a colonial war here, getting actual Canada the center of trade here, which is fantastic, as well as getting our merchant from New Hamburg. Can't complain about that in the slightest. We also finally upgraded Amsterdam to a world port. And I think that is going to be our focus for the time being. We're going to upgrade as many centers of trade here in Europe to level 3 as we possibly can, because they are incredibly powerful when they are fully upgraded. I think our income jumped up by about 7 ducats when we did that. So again, that's just amazing. But without any further ado, let's get right back into it. One thing I did notice, sure. Sure, Saxony, whatever. I'll march over. I guess we'll send Marcus over that way, and we'll send Frost over to back him up. We are leaving Swert's army up in the British Isles for the time being. We do need to get a spy network going on England again, because we don't actually have a claim against England currently. We do have claims on Denmark. Actually, I would very much like to go to war with Denmark, but our aggressive expansion is a little on the high side right now. One other thing we did last episode is we went ahead and allied Cologne, because I do plan on vassalizing him since he has 3 cores over here, and one of those cores is Cologne itself. Cannot complain about that. It is a center of trade within the Rhineland node, which we are pulling money up to Lübeck with. So let's just get right back into it, shall we? Few things we need to take care of course. Aachen is dead. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Who are we at war with again? We're not at war with any of the electors. That's kind of unfortunate, honestly. Oh well, it is what it is. Marcus is headed over here to help out, which is fantastic. Tuscany is coming to smash something, apparently. I was thinking that was Cologne, and I was a little bit scared. I was like, what have you done, Cologne? What have you done? So we're going to go ahead and influence Cologne as well, just to kind of speed up this vassalization process. We do have a pretty nasty relations hit with him due to our AE and annexing a member of the HRE. That is just an annoying modifier. All right, Marcus, move on to Stettin at this point. We'll have Frost come over for backup, of course. We are currently in a war with Trier. Now, that's something we should keep in mind, because we are currently in a war with Trier. Yeah, we would need to either ally Trier or take the capital. I don't think that's going to be real viable either way, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and grab the main battle fleet from Man. And then we are going to send them on over. I need to grab these 13 trade ships. They are not part of the fleet. Let's go ahead and head on over to the Baltic for the time being. We will just go ahead and sit tight for the time being. Lothian Revolt, not all that surprising. Might need to move some troops up there. One thing I did notice is we actually lost our merchant in the South African company, which is not good. Not good. That definitely is harming our income a fair bit. One thing we do need to do is we need to go ahead and add this to the trade company. Let's see. Where are our colonists? Okay, that's fine. As soon as Ivory Coast and Talangbang finish up, we will go ahead and finish the colonization of the Cape. And I think we're going to be going to war with Spain before too much longer, just to take this, because I'm sick and tired of it being there. We actually don't have any trade fleets in the Cape. I just realized that. So let's go ahead and build up, let's just build a 5-stack of lights for right now. We'll call this template 1-1, because I'm not creative. We will build these down here so that they are down here. Fantastic. We also have 5 ships from Zanzibar. Not too bad overall. This war is... Yeah, I don't think this war is really going to be that difficult. Marcus doesn't have any siege, which is kind of a shame. 100 population in Talangbong. That is great. Ooh. Available mercenaries. That's kind of useful, actually. Let's go ahead and send Frost out to the Isles to help deal with these Scottish separatists. We are pretty close to converting Lothian. Well, at the same time... I don't really feel too comfortable engaging that. Especially when they outnumber us fairly heavily. Well, I say fairly heavily. We are outnumbered, but not by that much, actually. So we'll go ahead and move Frost's stack out to help reinforce this. Just to be on the safe side. On up to Aberdeen with you, laddie. How's our income doing? Pretty good. 45 ducats a month. A lot of that is because we did upgrade Amsterdam to a world port. Can't complain about that. Alright, now that the armies are here, we're just going to go ahead and engage. Before they get any more sieges done. Probably didn't need reinforcements, but you know, no reason to take extra casualties if we don't have to. We'll leave Frost. Actually, no. We'll leave Swert here. We'll send Frost back. We are going to need more infantry in these stacks. I can already tell. Just after that battle, we are already... Yeah, we're already down to just like more cannons than infantry, which is not good. Yeah, we'll do that. Unfortunately, that might harm our alliance with Mazovia a fair bit. So let's go ahead and improve relations there. I do want to keep this alliance as kind of a counterbalance from Bohemia attacking us. Let's go ahead and get Frost back to Friesland for the time being. We will still leave Swert out here in the British Isles. Outer Hebrides, we can deal with that. Out you go, Swert. Go crush them. Very glad we grabbed Argyle so we could get out to these islands. Otherwise, we might be struggling a little bit on that. So as far as trade company investments go... we haven't invested here at all. We've invested pretty heavily through here. You know, I think we will go ahead and start investing here. What are the trade goods? Nothing really spectacular. Let's actually invest in Rogveld a little bit. We'll go for the broker's office because Highveld is going to be coal at some point. There's a pretty solid chance this campaign is actually going to get out to that point. Right now, how's our force limit doing? Let's go ahead and train another 4 infantry for Frost's stack. Hebridean separatists absolutely annihilated. We're going to do the same thing for Swert's stack. We need some more infantry in that stack for sure. Just to make sure we don't suffer a penalty to our, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Just so our cannons don't end up in the front line. There we go. That's a better way of putting it. Alright, build buildings. We do need to continue to upgrade our trade depots, so that's something we should definitely keep an eye on. Still making plenty of money overall, though. Can't complain about that in the slightest. Oh, hey, Stettin got looted. I'm kind of tempted to loot it. Nah, we'll just go like this. And we'll go ahead and crush the Pomeranian fleet. Absolutely crushed it. Thanks for the free ships, mate. Much appreciated. I think we only captured 1, but still can't complain about that too much. I am not going to hold on to Stettin, even if it is an estuary. Let's just go ahead and flip this on over to Saxony, I suppose. As Saxony is the war leader. Got some extra ducats out of that. Can't complain too much. It looks like this is a pretty cut and dried affair down here. Kind of sad to see Ansbach go. It was kind of cool seeing them on the map. Let's go ahead and, well, we don't have another diplomat right now, which kind of sucks. Let's see. Have we upgraded our government rank? Oh, we're still within the HRE. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to work on that. We have our merchant back. We have another merchant back, and I'm pretty sure that's from the Ivory Coast. Yep. Or no, South Africa. We did get our South African merchant back. So where are we putting him is the question. Let's see. Where do we need another merchant? Decisions. We got one in the Ivory Coast. We have one here in the Cape. Do we have a guy out in Zanzibar? No, not really. That could be useful. Let's hop over here, though. Ah, yeah, that's right. Gulf of St. No. We don't really have that much trade power in the North. Well, we have... Actually, never mind. I lied. We have a lot of trade power in the North Sea. So let's go ahead and send him back out here to get all of this money we can floating back to the channel. That is going to be very good for us overall. And beyond that, we really don't have too much to do right now. Let's pull back from Mazovia. We can get our claim on England. Let's get the claim on Perth. Make our lives a bit easier. That claim will definitely survive long enough for us to make use of it. Let's send a gift. Yeah, we'll go for the 20. I don't really want to spend too much more money on that overall. And as far as this goes, I mean, we have claims on Denmark. Norway wouldn't accept. So that's actually something we should keep in mind. Whoever Norway is allied with will not accept the call to arms, more than likely. Yeah, see, Norway wouldn't. Well, actually, this might be a good idea to get rid of Brabant and Munster at the same time. We'll have to see. We do still have a fair bit of AE overall, and I would like to save a large chunk of it for annexing England once again. But at the same time, we probably should go after Denmark, because there's really no reason for us not to at this point. We can take Gotland, and that would be fantastic. It is a center of trade out in the Baltic. That would be lovely. Now, Russia is going to be kind of an issue right now. They don't want no... Well... We might actually be able to get an alliance with Russia. That could be fun. At the same time, we definitely could use a lot of this land. Well, Mazovia does produce a lot of livestock. So I think it may actually be time to break things off with Mazovia overall. I don't think he's going to be that useful of an ally anymore. As far as Lithuania goes, we could just yoink these 3 provinces right here. That would not be too shabby in the slightest. Riga would accept an alliance, but again, I don't think that's going to be super useful for us. Decisions. What to do. Karoo is trading in slaves. I believe, yep. That is this province. Oh, let's go ahead and add this to the Ivory Coast. Okay, let's go ahead and double check that all of our current colonies are in trade. Well, at least all the ones in trade companies belong to trade companies. Yep. There we go. We should see Talangbabang finish up very soon, which is going to be quite nice. And you know, I think it might actually be time for us to propagate a war against Kilwa. So this fleet, I want you to protect trade in the Cape of Good Hope. That's going to be just fine for us. At some point, we are going to go to war with Spain for the Cape, but right now, I just don't think it's all that worth it. Spain is colonizing Australia very, very quickly, which is quite annoying, so I think that's going to be our next large-scale war, is against Spain to pretty much block his colonial ambitions. At this point, I still think we need to continue investing here. Let's go ahead and get the next venture, just to ensure we keep our merchant from the Ivory Coast, or South Africa. Regions are hard sometimes. But moving swiftly on, this war should be over relatively quickly. 100 ducats from Australia. Lovely stuff. Let's go ahead and convert this Anglican land. We might as well throw the missionary strength edict on here. No reason to not have that rolling. 9 traders, right? 9 merchants, which is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous, and I love it. Oh, there we go. War is over here. I got 110 ducats. That's fine. 15 favors with Saxony. Let's improve relations with Saxony, because he is an elector, and that is going to be useful for us to keep this alliance. We don't really need to worry about favors too much with Saxony, I would say. Let's see. Yeah, oh, we have plenty. Let's go ahead and just use some to bump up trust. I think we are going to maintain this alliance with Saxony for a very, very long time. Again, partially because they are an elector within the HRE. Excellent. Colony has finished out there. Lovely stuff. So we can go ahead and pull back from Karoo, I would say. We are just going to finish colonizing South Africa at this point. We might as well. There's no reason not to. Eventually, you know what? Let's just do it this way. Oh, wait, we can't do that. Golden era for culture. Lovely stuff. We're going to re-elect our current syndic, of course. And yeah, beyond that, I think we are in a fantastic position overall. Like I said, the next war we're probably going to be declaring ourselves will be against Spain, just to curb his colonial ambitions. Getting quite annoyed by that, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and continue to upgrade centers of trade. Let's see, we'll upgrade that one, and then we'll upgrade the ones in Lubeck as well when we get the chance. Speak of the devil. Yes, let's upgrade. No, not a stock exchange. Yes, let's upgrade this one because it is a center of trade. We can take tech. We could take mill tech, but I think we're going to hold off at least for a little while on that, just so we don't burn the points. We do have plenty of monarch point income right now, which is fantastic. Can't complain about that in the slightest. But we should go ahead and strengthen our government a little bit. That'll get us some absolutism too, which is quite nice. Let's do it one more time. There we go. But on that note, we do have to wrap things up here for today because I am going to be out of town, so they need to get quite a few episodes recorded and out. As always, I would like to thank you for tuning in and spending a little part of your day here. It is greatly appreciated. If you're enjoying the series, please remember to drop a like down below, as it really does help the channel out, and subscribe for more grand strategy content in the future. If you would like to help support the channel monetarily and be a part of renaming of things in EU4 and other series, please do take a moment to check out the Patreon. Link is in the description. And if you would like to join a growing community over on Discord, there is also a link to that down below. As always, my name is Ori. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and we will catch you in the next one.